did you do that? How did you do that?
Hey guys, welcome back. So today I thought that I would start my Friday off with some nudes, some neutrals. We just got off the whole 10 days of colorful kind of run that we had on Instagram and in my last 2 weeks of videos. So today I thought I would share with you guys a nude collection from GrandeLips Lip Plumpers. You guys have heard about these on my channel before. I've talked about 3 of their lip plumpers in their last collection, like their regular line. I don't know if that made sense, but I talked and swatched about some of these before on my channel, and I really like them. And so I thought that I would share with you guys the nude collection that came to Sephora back in February. I'm a little late on the train on this one, but I still wanted to share some swatches and my thoughts on these because, yeah, you never know. Maybe you guys seem to really like my lip swatch videos, so that's why I'm doing that today. So they came out with 6 nude colors that range from all different types of nudes, from cooler to warm to like pinkier type of nudes. These are GrandeLips Hydrating Lip Plumpers is what they're called. So they are lip plumpers, but they're like a gloss lip plumpers like most of them are. But don't run away. These are actually pretty good. I'm not a big fan of gloss period because it's too sticky or just uncomfortable. There's only very few types of glosses or brands or lip glosses period that I wear. This is one of them. I actually really like the GrandeLips Plumpers because they're not tacky, like sticky to where it's uncomfortable or your lips stick together, but they have enough of grab that they'll grab onto your lip, and they actually last longer than any of my other lip glosses, which I actually really like. Also, they have a really nice tint of color where it's not too much, but it's there, like there's a reason to have that one, not just like a regular clear gloss. Like you can tell that there's some color in there, but it looks really beautiful and flush on the lips. And these are lip plumpers, so they actually do what they say they're gonna do. I know I've tried lip plumpers that really irritate your lips and they hurt, they're uncomfortable, or they do it for too long. These ones actually do not do that. They feel like as if you were chewing a minty gum and then you licked your lips, or like if you had a mint and you licked your lips and you feel a little bit of the mintiness on your lips. That's kind of how these feel, and it doesn't last very long, and I noticed that it does plump up my lips, not to where they look like I had an allergic reaction, but they do give me some plumpiness to it. And I noticed that in like the first like 3 or 4 minutes as it kind of sits on my lips. So these released at Sephora in February, so they're there now. I will link them off down below. This is what they look like. Beautiful gold packaging, and you see the color right here. They're actually kind of that pen form. They also have like a light vanilla scent to it, which I really like. But this is what they look like. They're kind of like a pen, and it feels like a soft plasticky, like cushiony, but it is plastic. You click the pen, it comes out in this little tube. Even though it's plastic, it just slides over the lips really beautifully, and because of the kind of the shape that it has, the point, it just really gets up there and you can really shape your lip beautifully. So I love the packaging. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and do some swatches.
How did you do that? How did you do that? think it was.
So out of the bunch, my three favorites out of all of those are these three right here. So the first one is, of course, Toasted Apricot, because it's a beautiful kind of like peachy nude color that's really, really nice, and I kind of put that on top of this Nudie Patootie from Wet n Wild today. Then this one, which is Spicy Mauve, because I'm obsessed with like mauvey nude colors. They just complement me really, really well. And so this one's super, super wearable as well. And then the last one is Uptown Taupe, and it's kind of interesting because it's a taupe color. It's like a cooler nude, but it's really, really interesting, and I love how it looks on the lips. I think it's really, really gorgeous, especially with like a look like this. This would have been also perfect on top of that Nudie Patootie, or to wear on its own would have been perfect. So I really like these, like I told you guys before, but I'm gonna go ahead and read the claims that the company says, just so you guys know what they're kind of all about. So they're GrandeLips Hydrating Lip Plumpers, a lip enhancing treatment used to increase the volume of lips while reducing fine lines, is now available in 6 irresistible nude shades to add the perfect hint of color to lips. The clinical proven formula with key ingredients, Volulip and hyaluronic acid, targets and hydrates dry areas on the lips, providing an instant plump in just 3 to 5 seconds, and serves as a long-term treatment after extended use. After 30 days of twice daily application, lips will experience an overall increase in plumpiness, hydration, softness, and firmness. The unique cushion applicator easily combines with other products and feels smooth on the lips. Don't be alarmed by the slight tingling sensation that happens after applying GrandeLips. That's how you know it's working its magic. So I do agree with that. I do agree that it goes on really, really smooth, and it does work well with like matte liquid lipsticks, with other lipsticks. It does work well. Also, I do notice that after using these, like kind of if I use these by itself and after it fades, my lips do feel hydrated and softer. So I do like that it does that, because I have crackly lips and lots of lines in my lips. And sometimes lip glosses that are like too sticky or like tug on the lip will kind of just seep in there and just make it look, kind of accentuate those fine lines. And I like that these are just soft and slick, and they don't do that. So I actually really like these, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this swatch video, and if you do like swatch videos, make sure to give me a big old fat thumbs up, and I'll make sure to do more of them. I will link them off down below. Also, don't forget, if you're new, to hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys. Happy Friday, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.